Let's get right to the first topic of today's video. I'm actually going to tell you a story about what led me to make this video. So this started a couple weeks ago. We went to go eat at a steakhouse together, me and my family, and we were eating there, and I had this idea. I just brought to them up the idea like, hey guys, I really want to be a fitness influencer and post videos online on YouTube and start a YouTube channel and just make a brand for myself, start like an online business and help men with their goals of self-improvement, right? And I was telling this story to my parents, and I expected them, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting them to just be like, yeah, let's do it. That sounds like a great idea, The best businesses are heading to is online, so I expected to jump on the idea, but instead I was kind of met with this look of like confusion. Like I was still a little boy, like they thought it was like childish in a way. So they had this confused look, and I was like, what the But then I realized something. I got home later that day and I was just like thinking about it. A lot of like the top influencers, like the top men in like sales, business on YouTube, all these platforms, they had the same experience. Like Hamza, for instance, and like people like Iman Gandhi and Andrew Tate, when they told their parents about what they're going to be doing from now on, the parents had the same reaction like, what the heck? I thought you were going to be a doctor or go be a lawyer. So in a way, you can't blame them because they're kind of ignorant. They don't know where like the new age is heading, where like how business works in 2024, how money works, how like things are a lot different like nowadays than it was back then, The fact that house prices keep going up, but the average salary hasn't increased much since like in 1980, to where a house prices, they've been almost like 50 times what they were back then, Everything's gone up because of inflation. So they don't really understand that, I feel like. Like the new challenges out as a modern man, it's really tough and competitive in today's market. I feel like that's why a lot of men fall into depression in a way. But the point I'm trying to make with this video is that you need to take accountability. Yes, it's easy to point the finger and say, well, you don't understand. But we also got to look at ourselves as men and ask ourselves, okay, well, why don't they believe in us? Well, I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable and tell you guys why I believe my parents don't believe in me. Because I'm the type of person in the past that always, whenever things get tough, I would quit. Like when it came to soccer and basketball, when I didn't make the team, I was like, F it, I'm out of here. I don't want to be an embarrassment, feel like the girls will look at me funny if they see like I'm on the bench. So whenever things got really tough, I'm the type of person I would just leave. So I feel like it'd be easy to point the finger, but at the same time, we got to take accountability and ask ourselves, okay, well, why don't they believe in us and our goals? Okay, what have we been doing that leads them to have the reaction they do, Because at the end of the day, if you're like Andrew Tate, you think they're going to give you that weird look, they're going to be like, okay, they're just going to believe whatever you say. People are just going to believe what you're saying. Versus if you're just some guy who's like fat, you're short, out of shape, you don't do anything, you just sit around at home all day just jerking off. Of course, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. Because for the last couple of years, you haven't been doing nothing. So why would someone believe you if you haven't given them a reason to believe in you? And that's like a moment I had that realization. I'm like, I could be mad at them, but I got to take accountability to realize there's a good reason why they don't believe me. I haven't really done much, So of course, like if I'm, in their shoes, I probably wouldn't believe myself anyways. I would assume I'm just being childish and going on about, a dream that I'm not going to work hard to achieve. So it's up to us as men to work hard to achieve our goals. I think back in the day, whenever I was like younger, still in the 7th grade, I had lots of dreams, but I never really worked hard to make those dreams happen. I had lots of girls that I was interested in, but I was too scared to make that approach because I had the fear of rejection. I don't want you guys making the same mistakes I did, to where you're letting fear of rejection, fear of failure hold you back. If you have a business idea, go get it. If you have a girl you want, go talk to her. Go make that approach. Because at the end of the day, it's much better to leave with the feeling of at least I tried. I promise you'll feel a lot better if at least you tried and now you have an answer you're satisfied with, whether it's yes or no, versus having that pain of regret like, man, what if I made that move? Because now she's in a relationship. What if it was me that talked to her and now she's in a relationship with a guy that actually cares about her? Do you want the girl of your dreams to be taken by some asshole that doesn't even give a crap about her, that's a druggie, that's not really going to work hard to provide and love for her the way you would, probably protect and provide and try and love her? Of course you don't. This is the third topic of this video. The only way to really change someone's like perspective of you, change your parents' mind of you, because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure like most of our parents do love us, they care for us and want the best for us, right? So when we come to them with like a bad idea, think about your son, right? Imagine you have a son. He's about to cross the road and get hit by a car. You're not going to let him go hit by a car. You're going to go and you're going to stop him. But hey, stop. We got to understand they care for us and want the best for us, but we also have to understand they don't know everything either, okay? There's a lot of like new age stuff that they really don't quite understand because they're old school, right? So you should take what they say with a grain of salt. Understand it's not the gospel or anything. It's not like you should take it, listen to it, but also take it with a small grain of salt. Understand that they do want the best for you, but they might not be like fully 100% qualified or understand, why something is good for you or bad for you. Just like with dieting advice, they give me all types of like a dieting advice. My mom, for instance, she'll give me all types of dieting advice. That quite frankly, I'm just like, yeah, not really. She'll be like, you know, working out more than 4 times a week is bad. I'm like, not really. I mean, you can work out 6 times a week. You know what I mean? Your body can handle it. You're not gonna like, you know, get shorter. Like she used to believe that if you work out too much, you'll get shorter. I'm like, come on, Mo. That's kind of a myth. But it's like an old school myth, but you know, it's not their fault. You know, they want the best for us. They care for us, but they don't understand everything. So you should always take what your parents say with a bit of a grain of salt. Listen to them. Be respectful. Always be respectful. Respect your parents. Understand they do want the best for you, but they might not have all the pieces of the puzzle to tell you what's, you know, perfect for you or not perfect for you. The only way to really prove them wrong and really prove a point is to make progress in your business, make progress in yourself, make progress in the gym. You know, build that like credibility in yourself. Show that you're confident, that you're a competent individual. I promise you, if they see that you're making 15, 20 grand a month, they see that bank statement that you're making money doing what you're doing, they're not going to doubt you no more. They're going to say, oh shit, this guy actually knows something we don't. They're going to be proud of you, bro. So the only way to like really make it happen is just to start moving the needle forward. But yeah, I mean, just leave with that. I don't want you guys getting mad at your parents, okay? If like you tell them your business idea and they're like kind of looking at you funny and they think you're childish. At the end of the day, ask yourself, well, why do they look at me like that? It's probably because, you know, most of the time, you aren't the type of person that's been keeping your word. You're the type of person that, you know, you get lazy, you get lethargic, you don't commit to what you say you're going to do. So just start committing, just start making the right moves. Start, you know, working hard, making progress. When you start making progress and you show up one day and you hand them that Ferrari, they're going to know you're the fucking man. Like you're doing something right, obviously. So just prove them wrong by working hard every single day. Don't miss a beat. The only as we say on my channel, the only shortcut to success is really never missing a day. So choose your hard, because either way it's going to be hard. I choose being successful, right? And be sure to check out this video right here. I'm going to have a link to YouTube, says you'll like it, so check it out. And subscribe if you want to see more valuable content like this in the future. My name is Osil, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay blessed.